Early this morning, we started out with what appeared to be a domestic disturbance. As reported as such, the victim was at the hospital when she reported. We took the report this morning around 10:20. She reported that the individual we were seeking, Cartwright, would likely be up in the Shoals River Sporting Clays area. That's where he had planned to go today. Around, let me get my times right, a little after 12, our officers, two deputies, Bert Lopez and Skip York, spotted him, attempted to bring him into custody, and as a result tased him. He then drew a weapon and fired, striking both deputies. They called for emergency backup. He fled the scene and was eastbound on US 90 when he was confronted in Walton County by Walton County SO deputies, as well as the Funiac Springs PD officers. Numerous shots were fired at the scene where the deputies were killed. Additional shots, many shots were fired into the Funiac area, resulted in a wreck. Several officers shot at, I'm sorry. Vehicles hit, and the suspect on return fire was hit and killed. We did lose two very fine men today, and Bert Lopez and Skip York. They're 45-year-old deputies, retired military, and have come to work with us. They're both fine Christian men with families. And any questions, we'll answer.
Talk to us about his past. Obviously, he was arrested. I saw a mugshot.
The only thing we see on him is in November of '08, he was arrested for battery.
Should deputies go into this expecting him to be so violent?
Now, I don't think you ever anticipate that. They had been advised that he was possibly armed or had guns with him because he was at the gun club. And fortunately, no one else there was hurt, but we sure lost two good men there today, and it was a very tragic situation. But I don't think anybody anticipated he'd get to the level that he did as quickly as he did. And there were, what do you estimate, Sheriff, 50 or 60 shots fired over the course of this? Number of shots.
Very quickly, I will tell you I spoke with State's Attorney Bill Edens early in the evening after a preliminary discussion of the events surrounding the shootout in Walton County and Funiac Springs. A preliminary discussion with him believed that all force used was justified and appropriate.
We're in the process of trying to rebuild this department after what happened a couple of months ago. Does this make your job more difficult?
It sure doesn't make it any easier, I'll tell you that.